What stands out for you? Like, is there a moment during your career that you really hold as the pinnacle, like the moment of your like
I don't
that will
think
always live in your memory?
I mean, there are moments. I don't think that to be around this long, you can just have one. But you know, when I first started racing Indy cars in 2005, and you know, nearly winning the Indy 500 my first year, I think that was one of those things that really kind of kept me my job. You know, I mean, that was like, I even remember my very first year in IndyCar and thinking, you know, I'm here, and you think you just got to get there, but then you're like, no, like, I've got to make sure I stay here now. And so that was one of those things that I think really helped. And then eventually winning in Japan a couple of years later. And then when I came to NASCAR, my first full season in at the Cup level, I qualified in the pole for the Daytona 500. So I think those were kind of probably the three big things that have happened that have kept me going.
Yeah. What goes through your mind when you think, like, at some point, you know, you were driving, but then you kind of became this pop culture icon where you're
I
like,
am?
you are.
Is
where
Nina
you're like,
who's saying I'm some kind of a pop culture anything?
I think so. I mean,
Okay,
you were
cool.
in a Jay-Z video.
Yeah?
You're in Miranda Lambert.
Yeah?
You're getting name-checked in Nicki Minaj
Yeah?
songs.
That's right.
Like, that's pretty dope. You're part of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Like, all that's really cool stuff.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
This is a big ego trip here today.
Is it weird, or what? You know, at any point did that seem strange, or did it seem strange at first, and now you're like, oh, you know, Nicki Minaj wrote about me? Well, no big deal.
I play a lot of Nicki Minaj music when I'm working out, so thanks, Nicki. Did I ever think about that? You know, the only thing I thought when I was younger, like when I was much younger, and I used to live in England, and I was racing over there, and so I was there from 16 to 19 years old, and I came home, and I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything to do, and I had a lot of blind faith that I was going to make it. And my confidence was that if I got the opportunity, a good opportunity to show what I could do, that it would be a big deal, that it would be big.
It's got to touch a special place when, like, a little girl comes up to you and is like, you're my hero, I want to do what you do.
That's the special stuff. When a kid looks up to you and, you know, God bless them when they cry. I mean, that's something else. Like, it's hard for me to understand. It's hard for me to understand how it can be that impactful for somebody. And I was thinking about it the other weekend because that happened. A girl was crying, and I thought this must have some real deep association with something else. Like, it couldn't just be me. It has to be that, you know, something that I stand for helped her in her life. Or him, in this case it was a girl, but it's got to be deeper. But that's the kind of stuff that's really special. Kids and making a difference in people's lives. I mean, that's where I've evolved to where I want to be and what I want to do. And it's fine to just do the job, but I don't have to do it. Like, I don't have to do my job. I choose to do my job. I'm fortunate enough that I can do that job and to use that platform to do some good and to inspire, to, you know, to put out there my beliefs as to how I got to where I'm at, which are not always conventional. I think is an amazing opportunity.